Has anyone ever told you how great of a reader you are? Or how amazing your voice sounds when you speak? I mean, it would only make sense to capitalize off that, right? Well, if you're like most of the population, you have never ever considered it as a way of making more money in your quest to building greater wealth. Audiobooks are becoming more and more popular, and narrating them can make you money. If you've never heard of an audiobook, let me give you a quick summary. An audiobook in its simplest version is similar to a music album, but instead of lyrics to a song, there are words to a book. Each track is separated into chapters of a vocal recording that's being read to you. Ebooks are popular, but they remain in print. The audiobook can be accessed anywhere, while you're driving or even taking that jog in the morning. Plus, there's an added benefit of feeling like directly a story has been read to you. They are posted on websites worldwide and can be streamed or downloaded, and they are a popular way of being educated, entertained, and informed. Check them out.
Like any other business venture or new career, before just jumping in, make sure you know what you're jumping into. Take time to learn the proper technique to voice recording for audiobooks. Often, it's said that actors and theater arts majors are the best recorders for audiobooks, simply because they are trained. They have already learned how to represent multiple characters at any given time. This is highly necessary for fictional books, as you must be able to give a different voice to each character so that the reader can differentiate each character from the other. They want to feel as though they are hearing from that character when they speak. Even for non-fiction books, learning to animate the narration can make a great difference with keeping the listener engaged and interested.
Chapter 1: Heartburns and Indeceptions by Lillian.
Just because you have the chance doesn't mean you should take it. Discover a niche for your narrating skills. If you get bored with non-fiction reading, it may not be the best for you to be the one recording it. Your audience feels the vibe of the book through you. If blood, murders, and crime make you sick, maybe mysteries or crime-solving novels aren't the right one for you either. Know what you are and what you are not capable of reading. Take the time to learn the various genres and learn your voice as well. Auditions. Yes, you heard that right. You might have to audition to narrate an audiobook. Know that the listener is relying solely on you to paint the picture. By right, the producers want to be sure that you can do just that. Avoid taking breaks when reading, and separate your audio by chapters just as you would in the audiobook. Take time to prepare, remembering that you're entering into the world of voice acting. Yeah, don't do that unless they ask you to do that. So let's take that again. Take time to prepare, remembering that you're entering into the world of voice acting. There are several places that produce audiobooks, but the top two and the most commonly used are Amazon Audible and Google Audiobooks. Like all things Amazon, Audible is the biggest and most popular audiobook seller and producer around. It is known as the capital of audiobooks. Audible is only available to those with an Amazon account. A clear rival to Audible, audiobooks stand apart since Google allows you to purchase books individually versus carrying a monthly subscription. Available through Google Play Store with thousands of titles and options, their reach is still not as high as Amazon Audible, but it's still definitely a contender. There are many more books than narrators, so there are many companies that are contracted out to acquire your voice. ACX, Listen Up audiobooks are just a few.
So, if you seriously believe that this is for you, there are a few minor pieces of equipment that I suggest you invest in. First, a laptop or a PC. Everyone nowadays has a smartphone. Definitely important is a voice-over microphone. And of course, you're going to be needing speakers, headphones, and you're going to be needing editing software. And most importantly, you're going to need a recording space. So quick summary again, was basic startup tools, laptop or PC, a smartphone, a voice-over microphone, speakers and headphones, editing software, and a space to do your recordings. This is preferably definitely a quiet place, so that you can get all the subtle nuances that the author wanted.
Alright, so one of the reasons you've been listening so far, aside from you have an amazing voice, is that you want to know how to get paid. In the world of audiobooks, there are two main forms of payments: royalty share and flat rate payments. Flat rate payments is exactly what it says. You earn a one-time rate for providing a one-time service. However, the bread and butter though lies in royalty payments. So finally, audiobooks are definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires hard work, but if you are committed and willing to put in the work, it can be a lucrative form of passive income. If you have not tried listening to an audiobook, I would encourage you to do so first. Take the tips from here and evaluate whether this passive form of income is right for you. Highly entertaining, yet also soothing. Audiobooks could just be the next best thing to help you gain that extra push into great wealth. Thanks for listening.